Right, hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, and this is episode 8, and we're still reviewing the awful game known as SPECTROBES for the Nintendo DS, and this is part 3 of this review. I left off, after my last part, I told you about everything about the game now, so you know what it's like. Now I'm going to tell you all the bad stuff, all the stuff that makes this game so rubbish, as I pointed out in part 1. So, here we go, and it's a lot of it. So, all the good stuff you've heard now may be ruined. The story is told in the wrong way. When I first saw this game advertised on the internet, on YouTube, I saw these 6 little web cartoons that advertised this game's storyline extremely well. And when I played the game, these web cartoons were not included in the game at all. Instead, I was introduced to these stupid little heads popping up with speech bubbles and writing the speech bubbles to tell me the story. This made the story extremely hard to follow. So the story was told in the wrong way. Right. Next bad thing. The game is on the wrong console. This game was made by Disney. Now they make quite good games, but sometimes they put them on the wrong machine. This is one of the games they put on the wrong machine. This game would be a lot better on either the Wii, the GameCube, the PS2, the PS3, the Xbox, or the Xbox 360. Those 5 machines would be a lot better for this game. I mean, those CD cutscenes that I saw on the internet, on YouTube, could be easily incorporated into those machines, and the story will be a lot better told. So, if this game's ever remade, they have to put it on a better machine. No questions asked. Because the DS hasn't got the capabilities. I mean, it's got... The DS, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic system with all the touchscreen controls and all that, but it hasn't got the ability to record cut screens. So if this game was on the Wii, it would be a lot better. Or the other systems that connect to your TV. Okay, another bad thing about the game is there's no map. When you're running around the planets, there's no map. So getting lost is quite easy. I mean, you do get a jetpack later in the game so you can get back to your ship like that, but it's useless. The jetpack you get quite late on in the game. And when you do get it, it's quite a godsend, but once you get the jet, it's still no substitute for a map. Getting on the planets is really difficult. Ryan's weapons are, as you already know, are useless against the crawl, but that doesn't mean the game doesn't give you any weapons to Ryan. But the weapons for Ryan, yes, I know they're meant to be useless, but they could have a little bit of power. There are 3 weapons, the battle fist, the sword, and the gun. The battle fist is crap no matter how much you upgrade it. It always do 1 damage. I'm dead serious. You've got the same problem with this sword. No matter how much you upgrade it, it'll always do 1 damage. The only weapon that's any good that Ryan has is the gun. Personally, I think the battle fist, when it's upgraded to a certain level, it should do a lot more damage than 1 hit point. Same thing with the sword. There's no excuse for this Disney, you're just being lazy. Also, Ryan also obtains armor to make himself stronger. The armor is pretty good, but there are 3 special armors in the game. There's red armor, green armor, and blue armor. I have never found a place in this game where I needed the green or the blue armor. So, why have them in the game? You don't really need them. I found a place where you need the red armor, but blue and green, you don't need it at all. So they shouldn't be in the game. Next thing. The story mode is a very good story, but the story is far too short. This game is less than 15 hours long. Maybe less than 10 hours long. So, the story's good, but there's not enough of it. Right. Next bad thing is excavation tools. Every tool in the game is infinite apart from one, the water tool. Now, in the real world, I know you buy bottles of water. The bottles of water in this game are used to replenish your fossil's health when you spectrobes are in fossil form, when you're digging them up. But there is one problem with this. The water is expensive. Now, as far as I know, Ryan lives on a spaceship. Now, doesn't the spaceship have a bathroom or something like that, so you just fill the water bottle with that? Kind of defies our logic, doesn't it? I mean, the water tool is not infinite. You have to keep buying more and more water, which costs you a lot of money. So, personally, the water tool should be infinite. That's not a bad thing about this game. Right, there's also a shop in the game where you can buy tools, weapons, and potions. And also armor for Alan. But I don't know who the shopkeeper thinks he is. He's trying to make a millionaire out of himself. I mean, his stuff costs the earth. It's really, really expensive. I mean, I had to kill an whole army of crows just to be able to buy basic equipment. I'm not kidding. And the last bad thing, there are no potions for Rowling in this game. Rowling, there's only one way to replenish Rowling's health, and that's by going in the green tube inside the spaceship. It would have been a lot better if there were potions for Rowling. You can heal spectrobes with potions, no problem. But for some reason, there are no potions for Rowling in this game. Right. That's basically all the bad stuff I can think of for this awful game. Now, before I give you a rating, I'd like to thank Stephen Dickinson for lending me this awful game so I could review it. So, thank you, Stephen Dickinson, for lending me this game. Now, time to rate this game out of 5. 1. Nah, I'm not going to give it a 1. It's better than a 1. A 5 out of 5. You must be joking. A 4 out of 5. You kidding me? A 3 out of 5. You're getting warmer. This game gets a very bad, a very crappy, a very shitty 2 out of 5. That means this game is crap. I suggest you don't buy it. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. I have played worse games, which I may review in the future. So, since this is my friend's game, I can't destroy it. So, I'm going to do the next best thing. Right, you two. This is the awful game that Stephen lent me. I can't destroy it, so I'm going to do the next best thing to it. This is the Nintendo Wii Zapper. This may seem pointless to you, but I want to do it. Poof! There. I just blow that game to smithereens in my mind's eye. So, let's get on to what's happening in the next episode. Right. Okay. Right, in the next episode of the D.B.T. Gamer Show, I will be reviewing a very, very good game. But this game still has problems. They've ruined it as usual. This game I waited a very, very long time for. This game is called Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles. I waited a very long time for this game and I was looking forward to it. That'll be my next review. So, until next time, bye-bye.